What's going on, everybody? Here another episode of the Sideline Story Podcast, man. It's your boy, Jaron Moore. I'm here with my co-host,
Jay Norman.
And we are back again. Playoff football is on the rise right now. We are headed into the AFC and AFC Championship. Man, we just watched some good football games. Bills, Ravens, Rams, Eagles. Who else played? Lions, Commanders.
And then before that was
Texans, Chiefs. Man.
Whatever.
Let's get to the Lions, Commanders. The Washington football team. What do you think about that game?
I think the Commanders were able to throw Jared Goff off because they're normally a run, play action team.
Right.
That didn't happen.
No, it did not.
That did not happen. Goff was off from the start to me because even on that first drive, they went run, pass. And on that pass, he was behind. And then from there, it just snowballed, and he just had a horrible day.
Yeah.
I think 3 picks and then 4 total picks because Williams threw one or on that wide receiver pass.
Yeah.
It was just not a good day for the Lions, and I think in totality it just came down to the injuries on defense.
They had a lot.
It finally caught up.
They had a lot.
Even lost Armstead, broke his arm randomly.
Like the first play.
First series
of the game, yeah. And he was done.
Yeah.
And now he's their rookie, I believe, right? Yeah, he's their rookie. Those injuries definitely caught up to them.
Yeah.
I think Dan Campbell and that defense, even though the score was high, they did enough to win the game, right? And not even just with that defense. Jaden Daniels is playing phenomenal football.
A monster.
I'm talking about, it's like he's been there before. And everybody, when he was coming into the league, was criticizing him. You know, a 180-pound quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Can he survive? Can he do this? And he's out there running the game. And shout out to Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah.
He's putting Daniels in a position to win with that offense. And that's one thing I like about these younger coaches. Even though some of these coaches don't really go with that college, mobile quarterback. The game is moving towards this mobile quarterback.
Fast.
It's fast. You got to have the speed around you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now you can get the ball out to guys quickly, or read option. You don't know who's gonna have the ball, who's gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Slant, quick pass, quick handoff,
and both of them teams was the same way.
Yeah.
With the Lions, with Williams and Gibbs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got speed around you. You figure out how to get these guys the ball.
Yeah.
So that's why it was a high scoring game. Honestly, but
45 on them.
That's crazy though. That's crazy.
45 on the Lions.
A rookie quarterback. Shout out to him. What do we think about that Chiefs Texans game?
Are we talking about the refs or are we talking about the game?
We talking about the Kansas City refs.
Oh, okay. I mean, even Troy Aikman. He's on record. Like, I don't agree with this. That's a horrible call. Like, you just can't call that multiple times in one game.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, the Chiefs won, but at what cost? I mean, again, Mahomes played an average game.
Correct.
He completed 16 to 20 passes for 177 and 1 touchdown.
Right. That makes sense.
And Kelsey had like about 115 of those 170, and he got most of that in the first half. Well, correct. And it's just like there's multiple penalties on the Texans that extend the drive for the Chiefs that result in points. And it's just, it doesn't matter what you do. It's just when those penalties come that extend those drives, you just can't do anything.
Can't do nothing about it.
It's a wrap for you.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
You can be first down stop, second down stop. Then you got this third and long that converts to a first down
off of a penalty.
They're kicking a field goal or they're throwing for a touchdown. It's like, what can you do with that?
You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. I understand you still gotta stop. No, but it's just a demoralizing situation up to the point where you just stop these guys 3 times in a row, and then a bull jive flag come into play. Now it's like, bro, come on. Like,
the whole thing is like Troy Aikman. He's literally like, bro, this can't be football now. Like, I don't agree with that. We gotta find him. We have to find these calls where he's just like, nah, no way.
Listen.
This is not football. You just can't call that.
You're right, and that's why I didn't agree with that game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the game was played. It is what it is, right? But at the same time, the refs didn't. That's one of them games where you're really like Chiefs fans. They always be, you know what I'm saying, on the internet, the refs, no, we just win the game. At some point, you got to be like, all right, bro. Like, all right. Like, at some point, you got to be like,
we wild.
Yeah,
we doing too much.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then today, like, the head of NFL officiating got on TV and was like, here's why your viewers are misinformed, or here's why your viewers are wrong. Like, no one told you to come out and do this.
Literally.
So you're a hit dog hollering right now.
Literally.
And it's just like, you're condescending at this point.
Come on, man.
What are you trying to?
Come on, man.
We see the game.
Come on, man.
We not refs, but we see the game.
We watching the game.
We got the same angles you got.
Same cameras, all of that. What you want us to do?
So from here on out, for me, it's anyone but the Chiefs.
I'm with you on that. I've been said that. I don't want them brothers to win at all. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, call me hater all you want.
Hi, hater.
Hi, hater.
You see me.
Yeah, I'm right here. Let's talk about Rams Eagles. That was a close game. Rams came over to Philly in the snow.
They was not ready.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell they weren't ready.
Yeah, they were just all out of place, all out of sorts, out of their element.
Saquon Barkley went crazy.
Stupid.
He really has a strong case for MVP. Really strong case, and I know the voters voted already.
Quarterback.
But we're gonna talk about that later. I know they voted already, but Saquon really should be MVP.
And like I said before, I don't want him to win it because Derrick Henry was already on this.
Yes.
2019, 2020.
Yep.
Not trying to hear it.
2,000 yards. He literally led the team. And I understand what you're saying, guys. No, he shouldn't get it because Derrick Henry's supposed to get it. Of course. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you on that. Derrick Henry was literally MVP. Yep. Aaron Rodgers had a phenomenal season, of course. So they gave it to him just because, you know what I'm saying? It's a quarterback award. Might as well say the best quarterback in the league. Might as well change the MVP to best quarterback in the league award. Because yes, Aaron Rodgers had a phenomenal season, but Derrick Henry literally led the Titans just off of him to the playoffs.
And to that point, there was only 8 running backs who done that.
Yeah,
including him. Well, we got 9 now because Saquon is crazy. But hey, I mean, if every year we giving the award to a quarterback, what are we doing? Even if a running back breaks 2,000 yards, and he broke 2,000 yards with 16 games. You know what I'm saying? So he broke the 2,000 yard mark, where it's only at that time 8 people, including him, has done it in the entire history of the NFL. Yep. But yet we give it to a quarterback where quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying, had these numbers before. 99% of the time.
Literally 99%. I mean, literally, probably. You
don't snap the ball without the quarterback touching it for 99%.
Unless they're punting or kicking a field goal.
Right, or
wildcat. Yeah. And how often is that happening? So, come on, man. But that's a whole different topic.
It is.
Eagles won.
They did.
Saquon went crazy. I mean, Stafford had a chance to come back and win the game, but they 4th and 11. He threw the ball. Dang, near looked like he just threw it out of bounds.
He's trying to get the flag.
Yeah,
trying to get the flag. They didn't get it.
So, I mean, that was just a good game. Nobody really. I guess I don't think nobody, unless they're fans of them, nobody really cared for that game.
Yeah.
But it was actually a good game. Came down 28-22, I believe it was. Ended like that. But
everybody's looking at the AFC.
Everybody's looking at the AFC. The 6:30 game. The Bills versus the Ravens. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Whatever. So, tell me what you think about that game, man.
See, the notion is that Lamar can't win in these big games.
Right.
Lamar made mistakes today.
Mm-hmm.
But he played well enough to win this game.
He did.
And he did play well enough. He did what he had to do to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
He set up 2 game-winning drives.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Both of them ended by Mark Andrews.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And, I understand that completely because, yes, mistakes were made by Lamar, mistakes were made by Derrick Henry, mistakes were made by Mark Andrews. At the end of the day, Lamar still led them down the field to win the game, and he scored, and they needed that 2-point conversion that Mark Andrews dropped, right? And this is where playoff football comes into play, right? Where Lamar showed that he is
that dude.
He is him. He is Himothy.
All these notions about him can't win in these big games. He's a choke artist. None of it is true. If you watch the games, you see what goes on. You see what he's doing. You see how he's putting on. I'm not hearing it no more.
I can't hear it.
I'm not hearing it.
But I'm going to play devil's advocate for you.
Okay.
You can't have that interception and fumble. You can't have that. Because I'm only playing devil's advocate for this specific reason. Josh Allen was just a game manager today.
And I hate it. We was watching together.
Yep.
And I was saying the whole time, nothing over 10 yards the entire second half.
That's correct. He threw no passes over 10 yards the entire second half.
He went full Brock Purdy.
And guess what?
He won.
But
we're not having this. So if we're not having this conversation if Mark Andrews just makes 2 catches and doesn't fumble. We're not having this. It's an entire different conversation if the Ravens somehow win this game when Mark Andrews doesn't make the mistakes he did. So we come to the position where if he does what he's supposed to do, we're having a conversation that Josh Allen went full Brock Purdy, became a game manager, and lost the game with the lead.
That is, but that's not the conversation. So that's where this whole devil advocate thing is coming to play in, because if this didn't happen, this is what happened. Mark Andrews fumbled. Mark Andrews dropped the pass. Derrick Henry dropped 2 passes, two crucial passes.
I still don't know why they threw that.
We don't know why he threw that ball.
Brick hands.
DeMar Hamlin forced a fumble on Lamar Jackson, and the Bills scored off of that.
That's a fact.
If what I'm saying, if that doesn't happen, the interception that what I'm saying Lamar threw, what I'm saying, if that doesn't happen, so in the totality, even though yes, Lamar Jackson still played amazing enough to put the game in a situation where they can win or tie the game. Correct. And go to overtime. Who knows what it would have been a minute and 30 left. Who knows what Josh Allen would have did. Correct. After that, right?
I even said that's way too much.
Way too much time.
Way too much.
And this is where when we were watching the game, Jay was saying he's not throwing the ball over 10 yards the entire second half. This is where coaching comes into play of, okay, we understand. We don't want to put Josh Allen in a situation to just launch because, Josh Allen's a gunslinger.
We've seen it.
Yes, he will just throw the ball, right?
500.
Whoever gets it, gets it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's be in a position where we're going to run the ball. Josh Allen, you're going to run the ball. We're going to barely throw the ball. We're going to check down. We're about to just get out this game clean.
Checked it down the field the entire drive.
So now, what's the conversation now in terms of Lamar Jackson can get he can get the MVP in my opinion because he's shown that he's just that talented.
Yeah.
But what does that say about the style of play that's needed? What if Lamar Jackson was a little bit more conservative in his play? Now, and obviously everybody else had their mistakes, but I'm just saying because the one fumble Lamar Jackson had led to a touchdown, and they lost by 2. So what if he was a little bit more conservative? Remember we were saying, throw the ball away, Lamar. Don't take that sack, Lamar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now it kind of shifts to a conversation of, dang, you can be this dynamic quarterback, Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, but do you need to always be dynamic when it doesn't call for it?
Yeah, I see that.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I want to know.
But this was supposed to be the MVP clinching game,
Yep.
whether we want to admit it or not.
Oh yeah, we know this is the MVP clinching
We
game.
wanted to see 60-yard passes, 70-yard passes, 50-yard runs, 60-yard runs.
Of course.
But they played it like a playoff game, and you just want to win.
You gotta.
And that's what we saw today.
That playoff game that you wanted. I mean, that MVP game that you wanted. That happened during the regular season.
Who won that game?
The Ravens won that game when Derrick Henry had 199 yards.
Yeah.
And I was explaining to people, just like Jay explained to me, Derrick Henry in the playoffs, especially in Buffalo.
Late playoffs.
The game changes for him. Derrick Henry is a volume running back. And I was in my group chat explaining to this. They seen one drive where he scored. They're like, oh, it's Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry ended the game with 16 carries for 84 yards and a touchdown. The last time Derrick Henry played the Bills, he had over 20 carries, 199 yards, like 2 touchdowns. Yep. You know what I'm saying? If you look at Derrick Henry's playoff stats, it just depends on the situation the team is in, right? Once a team is down and needs to catch up, he's not a passing back, so he has to come out the game. So his effectiveness for
drop. really trying to keep it PG.
That's it. So because his game diminishes. That last drive Lamar Jackson was in to score before Mark Andrews dropped it, Derrick Henry didn't touch the field.
Not even that. Like, be honest, y'all. In the entire second half, how many times did you see Derrick Henry? Just think about it.
Yeah, just think about how many times you've seen Derrick Henry.
How many times did you see him in the second half?
Like, be for real. Like, it wasn't like he was getting 10, 15 carries. No, come on, son.
He might have touched the ball 5 times in the entire second half.
5. And
ask yourself.
You know what I'm saying? And
like Ryan Windhorst said. Now, why would they do that?
Why would they do that? But that's what I'm just trying to explain to people, right? I was explaining in the chat, man. Derrick Henry,
as good as
he is, you have to give him the ball a lot. If you're down, you can't do that. You have to pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? And my boy Raji, you know what I'm saying, my big homie, you know, the Ravens was down 8 points, and they ran down. Justice Hill was in on one of them big runs, too, just to clear it up. He had a few of the big runs on that scoring drive. And he's like, and he was in the chat like, oh, do they need to pass now? Da, da, da. I said, okay, just watch. Just watch. Bills go down and score. They run that clock out. You don't really start seeing Derrick Henry no more. Why?
You won't.
Because you need to start moving the ball. Because if the Bills get the ball, they will keep the ball and run, and it'll be a wrap.
Down the field.
That literally what they was doing all game.
Entire second half.
Dink and dunk. You know what I'm saying? So we need to just be cognizant of that going into next week, because I want to see what the Bills Chiefs do, and then I can't wait for the Eagles. I'm really excited for the Bills Chiefs, but Eagles Commanders.
That game is going to be interesting.
Because which one? Eagles Commanders. Yeah, another division game. I wanted to see Jaden Daniels and Lamar Jackson in the Super Bowl, but that's not happening now. So, I I can't wait. I want to see that Eagles Commanders game. See what Jaden Daniels do in the NFC Championship as a rookie. This is, and it's not like he has a top 1, 2, 5 defense. His defense is like ranked like 18th. You know what I'm saying?
Just about average.
Yes, he's like.
But they're playing.
They're clicking right now. Yeah. But on paper, they're an 18th ranked defense. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna see what they do against Saquon. Obviously, they've seen him twice this year, so it's hard to beat a team 3 times. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Titans definitely did.
We did it.
Titans did it.
Well, that's here nor there.
Yeah, it didn't go far. And then we got the Bills Chiefs in Kansas City.
Right. I swear, if Josh Allen get out there and act a donkey,
yo,
yeah, I just might start swearing on here.
Come on, yo, we don't swear on here. We don't swear on here. But listen, Josh Allen cannot go out there and acting a fool. We need you to, how conservative he was here. Do it again. Because why? Patrick Mahomes is going to do the same thing. Patrick Mahomes will literally, trick play.
Complete 16 passes for 177, 1 touchdown, and
win the game. Because they controlled the clock. Their defense played phenomenal.
Chris Jones, bro.
Come on, man.
He's not getting enough.
He's not. He need 300 bill. He need to see if they take the black card.
I swear, this entire run is due to Chris Jones.
I agree.
Because Mahomes has been
average. And we watched them in person when they played the Falcons. And because they didn't call that penalty on Kyle Pitts, it kind of cheated us. But we're not going to talk about that. Who do you see making the Super Bowl?
Well, my hater glasses on. It's going to be the Bills and the Commanders.
Okay.
But with my reality glasses on,
it's
probably going to be the Chiefs and the Eagles again, and no one wants to see that.
Nobody wants to see that.
No one wants to see that.
So I'm gonna keep my hater glasses on, and I'm gonna see the Bills Commanders game. I'm gonna see, will Buffalo get their first chip?
And that's a rematch
from
Bills
back
and,
in
Bills and
Bills
and the team that cannot be said.
Oh yeah,
can't say that name.
Washington
Redskins. Wasn't that Norwood Ride White? Was that the Redskins game?
No.
Or was that the Giants?
That was the Giants, I think. Well, that was the Giants. That was the Giants. No, that wasn't them. Yeah, I'm about to say, that'd be crazy. So, they got to invite him to the game. If they go to the Super Bowl, they got to invite. Because Norwood's still in Buffalo, chilling.
Yeah, he just living a regular
life.
And
they don't even, at this point, they just like, hey, Norwood, what's up?
Hey, I'm chilling, dog.
Oh, okay. Why, right? Yeah,
but he definitely still up there just chilling.
Kicking it.
The Bills definitely lost to the Redskins all them years ago.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
That would be crazy.
I would like to see the Super Bowl. Rookie quarterback and Jaden Daniels. The Bills back in the Super Bowl to revenge themselves from losing 4 straight. Yep. That would be a storyline. Doug Williams 2.0.
Yeah, for real.
Bills 5th. 0-4. Can they finally get a win? That'd be a crazy storyline. We said it here first, y'all. Y'all ain't hear it nowhere else.
Yeah, y'all ain't hear it.
Y'all ain't hear it nowhere else.
No one's talking about
Nobody. It is literally January 19th. January 19th, 2025. We said it here on the Sideline Story Podcast.
Bills football team.
From
like what? 1980. What?
I don't
Forever
know. The 90s. It was like 92. I don't know when they play. Who knows, man? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, we going to see y'all next week. Nope, not next. Next week?
Yeah. AFC
I'm tripping. I'm thinking the Super Bowl next week.
No.
Because it's like 4 weeks from now. Something like that.
Football not until February
12th. 9th. Yeah, it's like, okay. We're going to see y'all next week for the NFC-AFC Championships. Hopefully we were right because I definitely want to see the Bills Commanders. Yeah. Not gonna lie to you. Yeah. Hater glasses on. I don't care about reality right now. Baller blockers. Put the baller blockers on. You know what I'm saying? Diddy. I bet. Yo. That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. You know he got a family. Was it Orlando Brown?
He do.
He has a wife and kids. But he be on the internet going crazy. Trolling. That's how I know it's fake.
Getting that check.
Because if you got a wife and 2 kids, you on the internet talking about some Diddy, like, you know what you did.
He said, Bow Wow got that.
Ooskas.
All right. Sign off.
Okay. He said he got the ooskas.
He did.
Y'all got to sign off. Because I don't want to get started. He was like, Diddy, you know. Okay. We gonna see y'all next week, man. It's your boy Jaron Morris, my co-host.
Jay Norman.
And we gonna be back. Holla at y'all, man.